They are a happy, smiling bunch of lads. The mums will be proud of them now. They've just straightened up the ties. They've got to the second year final against North Chad. They must be looking forward to this with relish, as they beat them last year in the final. They've had a very good season. They've beaten Radcliffe in the preliminary round, followed by Counthill, South Chad, Cascamore. They're optimistic of the result tonight, hopeful of a good victory. And Mr. Gadsby, the team coach, is now going to give you a couple of minutes with each of tonight's players.
Right, in goals tonight in this Under-13 Cup final, we have Nicholas Stonier in Lord Mothersole. Nicholas has had an outstanding season. He's saved the team on many an occasion. Very good on his angles, good shot stopper. Perhaps a little weak on his crosses, but he's working hard on that and he's very confident he's going to do well tonight. Nicholas, how do you think the game will go tonight and how do you think you'll play yourself?
Well, I'm looking for a good game tonight, but it shouldn't be that easy. They beat Saddleworth and we lost against those, so that means it must be quite good. We've just got to go out and play as hard as we can and hope we get a good result.
And what do you think the score will be?
About 2-1 to 3-1 to us.
Right. Thanks very much, Nicholas. Well, playing right back tonight is Bryn Cook in the position that he's occupied for all of the season. A very consistent, steady performer, doesn't make any mistakes, or very rarely makes a mistake. Good tackler, even although he's a very small lad, he's very tough and very competitive, and quite good coming forward as well. Bryn, how do you see the game going tonight?
Well, I got great confidence in the lads tonight, and I think we'll play very well like we did last year, and win it again, and bring it home to Blue Coat.
And how do you see your role? What are you going to particularly be concentrating on?
Just keeping the game clean and getting the clearances out and not making any mistakes.
And the score?
2-0.
2-0. Thanks very much, Bryn. Playing right side centre back tonight and captain of the side is Spencer Crossley. Spencer, despite the odd lapse in concentration and the odd bad performance, generally speaking, has had an outstanding season and is first choice at all times for captain of the side. Spencer, how do you think you and your team will play tonight?
We should beat them, but it'll be a tough game. Probably about 2-0 to us, something like that.
You can't see us conceding a goal. That'll be your job, won't it?
Yeah. Yeah, man, in back for you.
Okay, Spencer. Thanks very much indeed. Off you go. Playing in the centre of the defence beside Spencer tonight is David Hollinshead. This is the position that David has occupied throughout the season. He's a good learner of the game, David. He's made a great deal of progress this year, and he just seems to lack sometimes a little bit of consistency. But when he's playing well and he's on form, he's an outstanding player in the side. David, how do you see the final going tonight?
Well, I haven't really got much to say, but we're in need for a good game. We haven't played well for quite a long time, so hopefully we'll all come right on the night. The score I predict is 2-0, a repeat of last year, and the scorers are both Wellens.
You think Wellens will get both of them? That's an awful lot to ask for a lad who's just come into the team, but you think that, do you?
Yeah. Quite.
What about your own role tonight? What do you see your main job is?
Well, we just need to keep the ball in their half, because they can't score when they're in our half. So if we do that, we'll be all right, and hopefully our centre forwards will do their work and score a few goals, so we can win.
Okay, David, well done, thank you very much. Playing left back tonight in the position again that he's occupied for most of the season, despite the odd game in midfield, is Mark Jackson from Rowntree Wrigley. Mark is an outstandingly tough, competitive lad, very hard tackler, very good in the air for a boy of his size. He lacks a little bit of pace, but he makes up for this being a very, very good reader of the game. Mark is a bit of a comedian and the joker of the team, and I'm going to ask him now, how do you think the game will go tonight, Mark?
Well, North Chad, they've got a good team, but they're about equal really, but I think we'll match him in a determination. I think we'll just get the edge.
Very pleased to be playing this year because you missed the final last year, didn't you?
Yeah, I had scarlet fever last year.
And what do you think the score will be tonight?
2-0.
And have you got a joke for the audience out there, Mark? You're the comedian. Come on now.
No, not really. No.
No, I can't think of one. Thanks very much indeed, Mark. Off you go. Coming into the team on the right wing and the wide midfield role on the right-hand side. Team, and he's come in as a late replacement tonight. Gordon, how do you see the game going tonight?
Well, I think it'll be a repeat of last year, but I think we might get another goal to make it 3-0. I don't think we'll concede a goal with Nicholas Stoney in the nets, who's been playing well all season.
And what are you looking to do as far as your own individual performance is concerned?
Well, I want to at least score an hat-trick, but I doubt that very much. That's it really. Just go down the wing and get the crosses in.
That's it, Gordon. Thanks very much. Off you go. Playing on the right-hand side of midfield tonight is Peter McHenry, a very, very talented player indeed. Probably one of the better players in the side. I rate Peter very highly, and I know he can play extremely well when he's on form. Very talented passer of the ball, plays with his head up, a very good player indeed, and I'm sure he's looking forward to the game very much tonight. Peter, how do you think the game will go?
Well, I think we've got Miss Jonathan Stansfield up front, but we've got a good defence, so I think we should win overall.
And what do you think the score will be?
Well, I don't think we score many, so just 1-0.
And what about your own performance, Peter? How do you see the game from your own point of view? What will you be trying to do tonight?
Well, I'll be wanting to get Gordon down the right wing a lot and have a few shots myself and maybe get the winner.
Well done, Peter. Off you go. Thanks very much. Playing beside Peter McHenry in midfield tonight with Paul Edmondson on the left-hand side. Paul's had a very, very good season indeed this year. He's made some outstanding progress. His strength is undoubtedly his ability to hit the ball from great distances for a boy of his size with his left foot, which is a very, very powerful weapon indeed. He gets a lot of goals through this, and he's a very important member of our team, and I'm looking forward to Paul playing a very important role and playing well tonight. Paul, how do you see the game going?
Well, I think it'll be a good game and a very hard game, and I think we'll win about 3-0.
And what about your own performance tonight, Paul? What do you think you'll be trying to do in terms of your own individual self?
Well, I'll have a few shots at goals and make good passes and everything like that.
Okay, thank you very much, Paul. Off you go. Playing on wide on the left-hand side of midfield tonight with instructions to get down into a left wing attacking position when we've got the ball is Peter Wood. Peter's had a very, very good season indeed. As you can see, he's only a small lad, but he's very tigerish and very competitive, and he's a very important member of our side. Perhaps he doesn't get as many goals as he should do, but he says he's going to score one tonight. He's told me that already. So, Peter, how do you see the game going tonight?
Well, I think it's going to be very close because North Chad are a very good side, and last year they was in the final with us again, but we just managed to win them, and I think we'll win them again.
And what about your own role tonight, Peter? What will you be trying to do for the team tonight?
I think I'll be trying going up the wing, taking a couple of players on and passing it and crossing it.
Okay, well done, Peter. Thanks very much. Off you go. Playing up front tonight at centre forward, beside Nicholas Wellens, we have Jonathan Bennett. Jonathan has been asked to play in this position specifically for tonight to cover the absence of Jonathan Stansfield, and I have every confidence in Jonathan because he's played in this position before. He can play, he's a very adaptable lad, he can play midfield, full-back or up front, and he's going to step in tonight and do a good job for school. I'm sure he's going to do that. Jonathan, how do you see the game going tonight?
Well, I think it'll be more or less the same as last year. Quite a lot of midfield battles going on, but I think we might just about win it by 2-1 or something like that.
And how do you feel about playing centre forward tonight?
Okay, really, because I'm not that used to it, because I like playing on the wing, and it's more or less like playing on the wing up front, so it'll be quite alright.
What's the score going to be?
2-1.
Who for?
Blue Coat.
Of course. Right, John, off you go. Thanks very much. Playing up front beside Jonathan Bennett tonight, we have Nicholas Wellens. It's been a very funny season for Nicholas because he started off as cover to Nicholas Stonier in goals because he is himself a very, very good goalkeeper. However, his determination and enthusiasm in training and in house matches has led him into the position where he can now play centre forward very adequately indeed. Very strong, very hard boy. He takes a lot of stick up front, and I'm sure he's going to relish the opportunity of playing in a final tonight. Nicholas, how do you see the game going tonight?
It's going to be a hard game because North Chad determined to win after losing last year. It's going to be tough. We're going to try our best to win. We've been going through a bad patch at the moment, but just determined to win now, all the lads.
And what about your own performance tonight? What do you think you'll be trying to do tonight up there at centre forward?
Just be trying to put them in the back of the net and get in hard and just keep running about.
Okay, well done, Nicholas. Thanks very much. Off you go. But unfortunately, due to an accident with his bike over Easter, he can't play tonight because of a broken arm. He must be desperately disappointed, but I think he realises that these things happen in football, and I'm just going to ask him how he sees the game going tonight. Jonathan, how do you think the lads will get on tonight?
I think they'll do alright. Bennett up front, he'll be alright. I just think they'll do good. Probably win.
Okay, Jonathan, thanks very much indeed. Off you go. One of the beauties about this particular side is that we have tremendous strength and depth within the side at the moment, and there are 5 lads that you see here at the moment: Paul Conliffe, Neil Morris, Stephen Etchells, Matt Laird and Stephen Williamson, who in many other school teams would be automatic selections. All of them have played fairly regularly for the side throughout the year, and each and every one of them could consider themselves to be very unlucky not to be selected. However, they realise that it's a 16-man game, and if any 2 of them are called upon tonight to take part, I shall have every confidence in throwing them on. Paul, come forward. Paul Conliffe, reserve centre forward, reserve striker, may get a chance tonight. How do you think things will go, Paul?
I think it'll be fairly close, and I think it'll be decided by 1 goal.
Okay, Neil Morris can play anywhere on the left-hand side of the park, particularly left back. He's had a good season, just lacks a little bit of experience. Neil, how do you think the game will go?
I think it'll be very competitive and a very tough match, and I reckon the score will be 2-0 to us.
Right, Neil. Stephen Etchells, the utility player in the squad. He can play absolutely anywhere, this young lad, and he's had a very good season. Not perhaps as good as he was in the first year. I think he'll be the first to admit that. But nevertheless, an outstanding addition to the squad. Stephen, how do you think we'll get on tonight now?
Well, we should win, but they're very good, and I just hope we do win. So I'll say.
Okay, Stephen Williamson. Down to the front, Stephen. Stephen is a boy who can play anywhere in the back 4, really. An outstanding man to have on the bench. He can cover straight across the back 4, and through injury or anything like that tonight, with no hesitation, send Stephen on. Stephen, how do you think the lads will get on tonight?
Well, they've got strength in all areas of the field, but I think we should beat them just by 1 goal. Very close match.
Okay, and Mark Laird. Mark has come onto the bench tonight. Wasn't supposed to be part of the team tonight, but due to Stansfield injury, finds himself part of the squad tonight. Mark's a player who I think's got outstanding potential, and the 3rd and the 4th year may see him fulfil that potential. Mark, how do you think the boys will get on tonight?
I think it's going to be a really tough match, but I think we're definitely going to win it by at least a goal.
Okay, thanks Mark. And the rest of the substitutes, off you go next door. So that completes a roundup of the Blue Coat School Under-13 side. As you can see, a happy set of boys looking forward to their 2nd cup final in 2 years. That is an outstanding achievement in itself. And look out, North Chad, here we come. Big cheer, lads.
So Blue Coat kick off then in this second year final with a substitute referee, Mr. Hollinshead, as the referee as yet has failed to appear. I'm sure David at centre half for Blue Coat will have mixed feelings about that. Good tackle going in there. Good harrying from Blue Coat. And again. They certainly mean business tonight, these lads. They've had a bad run the last few weeks, not been playing at their best. But they're certainly putting Chadderton under pressure immediately. Good start from Blue Coat. This is the danger man for South Chad. But a good covering tackle from David Hollinshead. This lad, Philip Wilde, on the right wing. He's the man up Blue Coat have got to watch tonight. As Mr. Gadsby is shouting now. But it's a good head clear, half cleared. Poor clearance, puts Blue Coat in possession. There's McHenry struggling to gain control of the ball. He does so. Tries to find Wood. Edmondson covers up with a good ball down the middle. It's miscued. The Blue Coat lads certainly meaning business. And the ball's run straight through there to Nicholas Stonier, who's got a good kick. Not so good perhaps this time, but offside, well out by the Blue Coat defence. Chadderton forwards just a bit slow coming back. It's a good deep kick and one to chase. And there's problems here. It's a good chance here. Whoa, just miskicked and the danger's still there for Blue Coat. Good effort in the end, that from Jonathan Bennett, just wide, but three men falling over each other to stick that ball in. It just didn't run to feet. Got Kirk Bamford here. I'm sure he thinks he could have stuck that one in, but I've seen him play. He's looking a bit flush now, I've said that. Good turn, that. Good turn by Gordon Botley. Blue Coat, of course, got the advantage of the slope this half. It's a good throw. Well up by Bryn Cook. Tried to time it on the volley. A good run that was. That's the short kick from Chadderton. Didn't leave the area. Looking to do it again. This time no. It's left back Craig Wright taking the kick. Good turn. On the Blue Coat defence, back to cover. Good shout from Nicholas Stonier. Let's see if he can do me justice this time. This time it is a good deep kick right over the heads. And it's flicked on by Jonathan Bennett. The slope just carried the ball away from Peter Wood, but it's all Blue Coat at the moment. That's a lovely little ball from Peter Wood, but good cover. Lovely ball trying to get Paul Edmondson away. Just didn't quite have the legs, the cover was across. But it's Blue Coat pressing. They've certainly got this Chadderton defence shaky at the moment. Bryn Cook meeting